One of our most popular controllers over time is the C31 Pocket Controller, and it's a small form factor controller like the ones you see here on this picture, and this is the default. So the default layout is basically that you have 2 rows, and on the first row and the second row you have 3 buttons and then a separate button over here. Typically you use these for selecting inputs on your ATEM switcher, and this could be a cut button and this could be an auto button. But you can also have different layouts. So you see the flexibility in this particular model is that you can position buttons different places. Like here we have just 2 rows of 4 buttons. And even if you look at this one, you have flexibility again in how you arrange the buttons. You can now have a 2x4 grid. You can have additional buttons on the other side of the slider because the enclosure is very flexible. And that's typical for SKAARHOJ products, that you can do this kind of thing. But we have even more variations possible, and one of them is this cool guy. We just put up some RGB button controllers in the C31 series. So here we have 10 buttons, not just 8, but 10 buttons, and each button has RGB background color in them, meaning that you can have not just red and green, but you can also have blue colors if you like, or you could have like you see for the background color here, it's white because it combines all the LEDs in the button. I can just quickly reset this unit and you'll see it's cycling through some of the color variations, in particular the blue color variations here in the end. So you can see the different options. So why would you like to have RGB buttons? I think first of all, they have a slightly more cool look. They are more elegant than the bicolor red and green buttons. But that's a matter of taste, of course. There's also the practical side that you can now have 10 buttons on a C31 controller. And that's very useful if you hook them up to a 1ME switcher or a 4K production studio like this one. Okay, so today we just took the liberty of hooking up a few of these controllers so you can see them. And just as a kind of side note, I just want to show you that if you operate these switches, then basically no matter which one you operate, you'll see that the other ones are reflecting the state that this one is pushing to the ATEM switcher. And that's because these are all connected clients. So actually, if you can see that if I push the auto button, you also see the handle in the software panel over here. It's moving up and down. And that's typically how ATEM switches are operated. But that's not what this video is about. We will have another video covering how you can connect multiple clients to an ATEM switcher. In this video, we just wanted to show you the cool design of RGB button-based C31s.